Well, I don't have you tagged. So you would just be watching it as a viewer.
Yeah,
Like,
which I'm fine with, but I can never even see it.
oh,
I would be
well, you
fine
you
as
can
just
just
a
go to you
spectator.
can just go to Jenny McKinney
That's where I
page and
go
see it.
every time.
Oh, okay. Well, we're live, so
Like right now, it should be on there.
yeah. Hey, everybody! Welcome to this episode of So Much Genergy. It's me, Jenny McKinney, and I am here with Jeff Jones.
That's right, Jen. Thanks for having me. Wonderful
Yeah,
fall day.
so crispy,
Second
and
week of fall or a second week of October.
yeah,
Fall is close, or is it? It should already be fall.
it is fall. Yeah, it was on the
Okay.
September 21st.
Oh, oh.
Yes, yeah,
I did just find out clocks get set back again this year in November. Again this year.
yes. Yes. I was looking something up in November and I saw it was daylight savings on the 2nd, 11/2, which is interesting because it's 1/1/2. How about
See,
that?
I've always been kind of against, like, people have talked since we were even kids about doing away with
Oh,
daylight savings time. And I've
yeah.
always thought, like, why? Then it's going to be daylight when you're trick or treating. But like
I know.
now that they're doing it all the way into November, it doesn't even affect trick or treating. You might as well. What are we even doing it for at this point?
Well, and I think it's like Arizona or somebody doesn't do it. So it gets
No,
super confusing because it's
I,
like, oh,
I think it's because they're in the middle.
oh, yeah, I'm not sure. It was very confusing. I had a friend that lived in Arizona. I'm like, okay, your time, my time, and what time is your time now versus like if we schedule something. I just feel like it'd be very, very confusing. Yes. Um, so Jeffy, we were on vacation last week, so we didn't have a show last week.
This is true.
Uh, and I wanted to share, we've had a lot of really good feedback and good discussions after the Christy Sue episode about the Death Priestess,
Yep.
which was just so great. I mean, if you had a chance to listen to that, and if you didn't, please go back. I think it's episode 269 with Christy Sue, and she just has some really good information. We're going to have a meditation coming up on October 22nd with her, which is next week. It'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm getting the information from her, so if you are interested, please put a comment, put a heart, put a something in the comment so I can reach out to you, or you can just message me and I'll get you that information. It's $20. We're gonna do a death meditation, which is to like let go, like let's say you're trying to let go of your ego or your past. Like let's say if I wanted to grieve my previous self, like for example, I was trying to create this like business part that didn't work out like a few years ago and I was really having a hard time letting that go. So that would be a perfect thing to like let go of.
Like the
And
death of.
yeah. Yeah. And then or even like grief, like to grieving your old self. So I feel like she's going to walk through that. I don't know that, but I'm going to get more information and then we're going to do journaling and then we're going to have a discussion about that, which is going to be amazing. And
Nice.
I say amazing
Nice.
because she just is like a great facilitator.
Oh yeah.
So, um yeah, but I wanted to share some funny things that happened. So we went to Hilton Head last week. Super fun. It was great. Kind of rainy some days. Shannon wanted to sit on the beach, so we'd go to the beach. It was great, and then it would just start pouring, and I was like, "Well, we're already wet. It's the
The South
ocean."
Carolina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this was after the both hurricanes, like the two hurricanes were supposed to be over there, and then they kind of like remember on Ghost when they say sucked each other off, but they just like pulled each other out, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yep.
So they like went out to sea, which was great. But the riptides, they had red flags on the beach to
Hmm.
let you know, like, hey, be careful. So, but it was very interesting because we were there during the full moon. Oh, it was gorgeous. Have you ever been on the ocean during the full moon?
Yes. Sorry.
Oh,
I was looking, still trying to get us on Facebook, but
yeah.
yes, I
Oh,
have.
it's just
Only on a
so
cruise, and it was huge. The reflection in the water, it,
yes.
I didn't get to see it like just peaking when we had seen it. It was already up,
Yeah.
But it is. You realize when there is zero light pollution, how much light that moon gives
Oh,
off.
it is so bright. I even had an accidental lie. I was talking to GW and I said, "Did you know that you could get burnt by the moon
I was
rays?"
just gonna say, it's so bright you can get a moonburn. That is a
Well,
thing.
I did look it up and it said that's false.
Dang
I
it! I
I
totally have been told that my whole
know,
life.
I know. I really thought that was true. And then as I'm standing there, I'm like, you know what? Now that I say that, I better make sure that is that really true? So yeah, it is not true.
Our friend's mom was 100% told us that as kids that you were very susceptible during the winter at night because we'd go out sledding
Oh,
a lot in the dark because it gets dark at
yeah.
like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
That you were very susceptible to getting moonburn.
Oh, I did read that it said the UV rays are I mean, you have to be essentially like right in front of the moon for it to burn you, but the rays are so light that they can't even it doesn't do anything. But I do know that it can be absorbed into water, which is interesting because you would think if it can be absorbed into water, we're 70% water, why wouldn't we absorb it? But um yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
I just go out there sometimes and like but it was so gorgeous on the ocean and the light was just super bright and just super clear and oh, it was amazing. Um
Nice.
and we did family photos on the ocean, the beach
Oh
there.
yeah.
Didn't get those back yet, so we're gonna see how those turn out.
Disposable
Um,
camera. Got to get them
y-
developed.
yeah. Oh, that's really funny. I bought a kid's camera. So when I go to Witchy Mastermind, my friend who has a 6-year-old has this little kid's camera, okay? And then he was like, "Hey, let me take your picture." And then he it prints out on like receipt paper.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then it
Nice.
comes with like little markers, but the pictures it take are so ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like it looks like a little Chuck E. Cheese printout or something. You know what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah, I
it
do
is
know what you
so
mean.
funny. We were laughing so hard at some of the pictures that came out. I mean, it's ridiculous. But for $30 in printer paper, I mean, I'm doing it. I'm taking it. I don't care.
Is
I'm
it like
taking
the
it.
receipt paper like used to go on a calculator?
Yeah, but it's a little more silky. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like it's a
All
little
right.
more glossy.
Yeah. Like it
But
just
yeah,
burns it on there with light.
yeah, just
It's
bzzz.
a light.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like
I
a
I don't know, but it does. It made sure to get all. I didn't have 6 chins. I had like 22 chins in this picture,
ugh.
and we were laughing so hard. Like this is. It's not good for selfies, but it's good for other pictures. So yeah, super cute. And then we went to Savannah, Georgia, which is gorgeous. So we've. Have you ever seen the YouTube show called Jolly?
No.
Jolly. Okay,
No.
well, it's called Jolly because it's Josh and Ollie. So it's they run their names together, and they're from like I'm not sure. They have a British accent. I feel like a
Okay.
Eastern, like a European accent, and they go around and try different restaurants. Well, they went to this restaurant in Savannah called Sweet Potato, and oh, it was magic. It so we saw it online. We went there, and the food was amazing.
What do they
So
specialize in? Is it like a steakhouse or is it like seafood?
no, they had like pecan encrusted chicken, catfish. They're known for their banana pudding.
Okay.
So they were on Man versus Food, and
All
so
right.
that's what they're known for. Their banana pudding. They said it was the best on earth. Earth. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty good. But our friend's son said that my banana pudding was better, so
Oh,
whoops. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Uh,
maybe that's worth putting on the packaging.
I know. It's the best on earth, but Jenny McKinney's is just a little step higher. Whoops. Really, I just make Paula Dean's uh, banana pudding, which is
What's
a lot of
funny
fat.
is I feel like that with like dad's chocolate cake. Like there I've had a lot of chocolate cake in my life, but like
Yeah.
dad's is really good. And what's funny
Why?
is it's just out of a box.
Out of a box, and what is he doing that's magic? I feel like he's doing something he shouldn't be doing that's not on the box, like too much
Here
oil.
this
He
is what
put
I think. I was gonna say, you know what I think it is that he uses the beater, the egg beaters on it. And I
yeah.
think he zones out for like 10-15 minutes. I bet you he just whips
He's
and
in
beats the crap
meditation.
out of it.
Yeah. And then you're
That's
like, well, that's over whipped because it's
It's like
whatever
his
he's
mashed
doing, it's
potatoes.
magic.
It's like
Yeah.
what he does with his mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that's
He'll
magic.
he'll take a
Oh man.
pan of potatoes that are cooked and turn them into like a 5 gallon bucket just because he
Yeah.
whips it so much.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Lisa's online with us right now. She's watching live. Hey Lisa.
I thought is she gonna say something?
No. I
You
mean,
left
I'm
a
just saying.
pause there
Yeah,
like she was
I
gonna
was messaging
respond.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Um no, so when we were in Savannah, we went to this like river market, and it's like an outdoor market. It's essentially like a wooden uh shed, with like all the
gotcha.
doors are open on all the sides. They have like booby rock stores in there, little trinkets, coffee mugs, just really cool things that are there each year. So every time we've been there, like we find the little booby rock shop and get to see that lady again. And
Nice.
um so I found this henna station, right? And I don't know if I told you a few weeks ago when I had that dream about the horseshoe um on my hand. Like,
No.
so I worked with Cindy Kaza, who's a medium, and she's my one of my mentors. And I had this dream that she drew this horseshoe like spiritually on my hand, right? And I was like, man, that's got to mean something. So like I really worked to like get the meaning of it, and like I've come to figure it out. But so just to kind of represent that, I found this guy who does ink henna. It's not the brown henna, right?
Okay. Like he does it in
So
colors?
no, it's just like ink. It looks like pen ink, but it's blue, and
Okay.
then but it's essentially like it's gonna stain your skin for 2 weeks to a month.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So when somebody looks in your soul and is telling you something, he's like, do not let this touch anything. It will not come off. And I was like, okay, sir. Okay.
Yes. Like
And so,
anything.
yeah, like I
Oh,
didn't let it touch my shirt.
yes.
I
Your
let it
shirt,
dry
your
all day.
armrest, everything.
Nothing, right? Like when I washed my hands after the restroom, like I was just like very gentle. Like I mean, I washed it, but like I just was gentle about like don't get this wet. We need to let it dry, right?
Right.
Yes. Uh Cecil's on here. Hey. he, he's laughing because I kept saying booby racks again. So then I show the guy, and I would say English is probably not his first language. He
All
said he was,
right.
I think, from a country called Beck. Have you heard of that? I want to say he was saying Beck. Um,
Was he like Dutch, like from Denmark?
no, he almost sounded like Laotian,
Hmm.
like from Laos is kind of but he was saying like he left his country and then went to Key West. He was there for a little bit. He did like he's an artist, and then so he's drawn. So I show him like the horseshoe. I take a picture on, I show him a picture. He draws it. He puts a little design around it. It's super cute, right? Okay, dry. Okay, then we continue shopping. So we're going in the shops, we're having a great time, and we go down to the end of the riverfront, okay? And Josh and Shannon are now having they went to Wet Willie's, which is a Slurpee shop with alcohol,
Okay.
okay? And you can drink on the streets of Savannah. They have it where it's legal. You can bring your alcohol out on the streets. You can't have a lid. So they're getting blitzed. I mean, I think it said it was like 165% alcohol or something. I mean, it was like a ridiculous amount. It even had warnings in there like whatever you think you can handle, basically you cannot, because this is extra of what is your limit,
Right.
right?
Right.
Okay. Like take it slow because this tastes like Kool-Aid, and then you're gonna want to be careful. So Josh and Shannon start getting like tipsy, and we keep going to all these shops. Well, then towards the end, we find this. We go outside, and there's this big, huge crystal outside of what looks like, it says it's a hotel. Okay, so it says JW Marriott. Okay, and then I'm looking at the rock, but when the doors keep opening, it looks like literally a crystal or booby rock museum. Okay, so like the doors opened and Shannon said my face looked like when her kids went to Legoland. You know what I mean? Where I was like, oh my God. And the like concierge sees my face and he's like, you guys can come in here. It's like you can be in the lobby.
Oh,
Oh, Jeffy. Oh shoot. Yeah, no good, no good. So we go in there and it's used to be like an industrial, it had like the big hooks where they probably picked up the shipping containers
right.
or whatever, because it's right there on the river, and they kept all that. But it was so gorgeous in there. And then they had like dinosaur bones and crystals and art. And then they kept like the industrial part, they had like a little secret bar on the side, like a little uh room with a bar over there. Anyways, I'm like lost consciousness and track of time. Okay. So I end up getting this, which is like, doesn't look like too much, but it's a smoky quartz
All right.
point. Okay. Look at,
Nice.
can you see, like, look at that little inclusion in there? And
Oh yeah.
I'm going to spin it and it kind of looks like a paper airplane or a heart. Okay. I'm
Yep.
going to keep spinning it. You see it?
Yep.
Oh man. Okay. So that is
Yeah,
gorgeous.
like a bird or like a sparrow, like the symbol
Yeah.
of a sparrow.
Yeah. And every time I turn it and the light hits it different, it just looks so different every time. You can't be putting this in your bra, okay? I'll tell
No.
you that much. That's gonna hurt. So, um, so we're trying to get this and like their system didn't work anyways. So then we come out of there, okay, and then we leave Savannah, and this is the last day before we're coming home. Okay, so this is Thursday, and Josh and I are gonna get up early and leave on Friday morning. Get up early, and I look at my hand because the alarm set for 3:30. I get up, look at my hand, and it's all smeared. I mean, all the
Uh,
whole thing is smeared, and I'm like, dang
does
it,
it stay like that?
yeah. And it's gonna be smeared like that for the whole time, right? Because
Oh,
it like, but I was like, why did this smear? Like it pushed on something, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
so I'm getting ready, and then turn the bathroom light on, and Josh was like, oh no, your face. And I was like, what? And he's like, it's all over. So I slept on my hand, slept on my cheek, moved my face, moved it here, moved it here, moved it over here. I have it like just hand ink stamped all over like I'm Post
What's it
Malone
look
or
like on your
Jelly
hand
Roll.
still?
Well, I tried to scrape it off, so I have some
Oh,
damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I used the foot file to try to get it off. Not good because it kept doing it, like even when I got home. But I like, so I mean we gotta go, right? Like we gotta get home to get the dogs by 10 because they're at the dog sitter. And so like, and then we stop at Starbucks and Josh is like, oh, just go to the bathroom and run back to the car. And like, I mean, I don't mind, but it does not look good because it looks like it's like
Bruised?
bruised. It probably looks worse now because before it was just like all stamped, but it's like on my lip. It's on my lip here. It's all right here. It's all over here, just like random. But like, what the hell? Okay, so let me tell you what happened today. Okay, so then also I was trying to like take the foot file and scrub it off,
Yeah, to
like,
like a pumice stone.
yeah, like on here, but I have a mole right here. Scrub my mole, pulled the skin off. It bled for like 3 hours.
Yeah, those don't stop bleeding.
It was not stopping. And then so then you know how like color theory works, like the color wheel.
Yeah.
So this is like blue green, right? So I'm like, well, let me put red on it to like put under my makeup to counteract this. So I put red lipstick on it. Come to
Turn
find out that was
purple.
a red stain, a red stain. So then it stains my face out around the horseshoe. I was like, oh my
What a
God.
mess. What a
Right?
mess.
So such a mess. Like then I buy tattoo cover up, right? So on the way home when Josh was getting something, I Amazon some tattoo cover up, right?
Yeah.
And I get it, and then I'm like, hey, how's this? He's like, it's just highlighting it. So I was like, it's basically like highlighter for like if I'm a drag queen,
Yeah.
essentially, and it's just like so then uh so then I put Neosporin on my hand, right? Because now I'm missing skin. And then I'm trying to dry my hair, and all my hair is sticking in the Neosporin. And like, oh my God, it was just such a mess. Then I put my sweatshirt on today, and all the fluffies are all stuck to my hand, like look like cotton candy hand. Uh, but I did try to put some glitter up here so that you look up here and not here. But I mean, you can't put glitter on a turd. It's still a
No.
turd.
Yeah, it's just shiny. All you're doing is drawing attention to the
I
turd.
know. And then, so really, I wanted to post, so I posted it on Facebook. Just really so like the neighbors essentially would know what happened. So if I'm outside, then they can see um, that I wasn't like in prison or something. I was just on vacation, you know. And then I
No.
went to Aldi yesterday, and this lady's like, "I love your hair." And then I get closer to her, and she was like this, kept doing this to my face. And I was like, "Look, I'm going to tell you what happened." I said, "I had an ink accident. I fell asleep on my hand. Henna gone wrong." Like, and she's like, "Oh my God, that's so funny." Then she starts yelling, and her husband's at the end of the aisle. She's like,
Come see
"Harry, get
this.
over here." Like,
Look at this spectacle. Come here. Look at this goofy ass girl.
you know, so we were laughing so hard. It was just so stupid.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, yeah, so that's been my life this week. I got asked today to do a comedy show on Friday, so
Hmm.
I was like, yeah, that'd be amazing. So Friday night I'm doing a comedy show. Totally forgot about uh stained face, so
Yep. Yep.
hopefully it's gone by then, but we'll see what
No.
happens. I mean, I'll
No.
just let them know what's up.
That's all you can do.
I mean, whatever. But yeah, so that's gonna be at the Wallace Theater Friday night, Johnson City, 8 p.m. With Danny Whitson. So he's a magician. So he does comedy
Yeah,
and
we've had him on here before, haven't we?
yeah, yeah, a few times.
Excuse me.
Yep, and we've been on his show too. So yeah,
Yep.
so yep, he'll be here in Johnson City. He's super excited and yeah,
Nice.
that's gonna be a good time.
Nice.
Yeah. Uh, so before we hopped on here, Jeffy, I was talking about how we went to the cult show last
Oh,
night
yep.
or Sunday night. So here at our theater, we had a show come called Psychology of Cults. Okay.
Okay,
And
so
so,
why cults exist and the
yeah, like how do people get
people
caught
that
up?
join them?
Yeah. Why do they
All right.
join them? What do they do? What are
Yep.
the results? What happens? How to get out?
What were some of
Um,
your takeaways there?
whew. Some of my takeaways were uh
Excuse
I would probably sign up
me.
for
Or to
some of
be in a
these.
cult?
Yeah, and I say that not like being funny, like because some of the cults that are out there, right? Like they go through a process, and I think they don't initially start as I think sometimes the intention starts as good and then it spirals into something else.
Well, yeah, I don't think a lot of people are like, you know what I need? A cult. Like, I think
Uh,
it starts
well, I
as
mean
like
the
an
person running it.
organization. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they
Yeah.
start with the intention of a club or an organization or
Yeah.
even bringing together like minded people for X reason, you
Yes.
know? Oh, yeah,
And I
absolutely.
feel like too, like sometimes people are looking for connection or family
It's
or
that too. And
y-
it's acceptance or even just a social outlet.
yes, yes.
Absolutely.
And really, like, let's say if you're a single parent and need help and you don't have family and you need community, and somebody can help with the kids or help you make decisions or just support you in ways that you don't
Oh, yeah.
have,
And a lot of
or
times too, what they'll end up doing is offer help in the assistance of like
right.
monetary help because
Yes.
now at a certain point of them helping you monetarily, you know what I mean? Now you're going to rely on that. You're going to
Yeah.
get used to it. You're going to depend on that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm actually it was very interesting. We did not drink the Kool-Aid at the end of that show.
Did they pass Kool-Aid?
No,
They
no,
should have just
no.
because.
That would have been. Pretty funny. We had popcorn. Oh, I did have popcorn, and some of it fell in the lady's hair in front of me as I was scooting in the seat. So I tried to like nonchalantly get the popcorn out of her hair. I pulled her
Oh.
hair, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I dropped some popcorn and it's in your hair." So I'm trying to get it out of there, and that's where we're at right
I
now on
have had
serving them.
people tell me that like if I started a cult, they would absolutely join. And I said I would not start a cult. Like if you want to hang out, we can hang out.
Right.
Like I just enjoy talking and
Yeah.
telling stories.
Well,
But like
so the cult, it, like groups are fine, right? Like groups that are like-minded people, but it's when the intention starts to like go off the rails is when it gets cult behavior or
yeah,
cultish, you know. So like for example, the one that I'm actually watching about now is called Nexium, and
yeah, that's a weird one.
uh, it was a weird one, and it's kind of crazy because it started off like really good, like they were doing like, like mindset training, kind of like Tony
Yeah.
Robbins stuff, like
Oh yeah.
NLP, and it's crazy because they actually, I don't know if we can use the word cure, but they really helped some people with Tourette's, which was so crazy because I was
yeah.
like, my gosh, like that's amazing. And then it just really goes
Yeah.
off
Most
the
do.
deep end.
Most do.
Yeah.
You know things are getting sketchy when they start making clothing optional.
Clothing optional and when you have to commit your soul for life.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah, and like a certain percentage of paycheck. When you're
Yeah,
still like when you're
that's
still having to work, but like they want you to write down on paper like how much you're gonna give them.
yeah.
I feel like that's a
And I
cult.
think it goes above like budget requirements, right? Like if they're trying to budget for the year, I
Yes.
understand that. But like this is going above like,
No.
well, I can remember being part of one community that they would send us like Josh had lost his job and they send us a note saying, "Hey, you committed to, whatever and you've only sent whatever."
Yep.
Not, "Hey, how are you guys doing? We haven't noticed that you've been here." Like none of that. And so, we had to
It's
leave
just
after
more
that
like, hey, we
because
noticed you weren't contributing here.
yeah, we're missing your money. Doesn't matter about you, which is
No.
sad. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
No,
So,
some cults blow me away though. And like sometimes just like even when you see these cult leaders, some people you're just like, why would you follow them people?
what?
Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? What are you
What
doing?
are you doing?
Like, did you
And
have that little going on that like that person was able to
yeah.
like
Well, I think too,
sweep
like what
right
starts to
in?
happen is, like they start like coercive control, right? Like they
Yeah.
stop watching what are they eating and taking food away or punishing them or like weird things that get like I don't know. So, let's just put that out there right now. Like keep your eyes peeled
Yeah,
and
and don't hesitate to say something to somebody that you think may be getting involved in a cult.
right.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
like
mean
if you
it's a good
think like,
conversation to have.
Susan's going to Pilates like a lot lately.
Yeah.
Say something. Maybe Pilates ain't exactly what you think it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I go to like all these workout classes. So really, like when we went to the group, our friends were like, Jen, we're really here so that you can understand why you need to say no, okay? And you can't just trust everybody, okay? And I was like, what? Sad. But like
Yeah.
even watching this documentary about this, I'm like, I would totally sign up for this.
Yep. No, I
But
get it. I know.
yeah, just because you're like it looks like it's for the greater good and you're trying to do this for, not only your own growth but like the growth of humanity. But it was crazy because they were
Oh yeah.
talking about how one like meditation group was messing with people's like unconscious mind, which is and it like they can start programming you like to do other things and I was like, yeah, that's
It's not
that's
good.
scary.
That's not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Whew. I don't know about that, but yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I wish I had something better to say about cults. I just don't think there's very many. Like there obviously I don't think there's any good ones.
Well, I mean,
I
and
feel like if it's a good cult, it's probably a club or an organization.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
probably
it's
not a
legit.
cult. Yeah.
Yeah. And cult has a connotation of just that. You know what I mean? So like when people are like quick to say like, "Oh, that's a cult." Like, is it really though? Because like what's the intention
Yeah,
or
but I think a
the,
lot of people also can get around a lot of that, or at least even justifying it to themselves or others by like, no, it's a sorority. No, it's a
yeah,
fraternity.
yeah,
Or no, it's this. You know what
right.
I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a different name because
So
you don't
just
want to
to add
admit it.
to, like if you're trying to get out or know somebody trying to get out of a cult, I do have a resource for you. I did she provided a resource, so I'll put that in here for the show notes too. Um
Nice.
from that because she was actually a like cult recovery, there's a name for it and I didn't get it, but she essentially helps people, they have like a safe house and then but a lot of these places and clubs and organizations too also threaten you when you're trying to leave. Like if
Oh
at any
yeah.
time you feel like you can't leave, that's not good.
No, and a lot of them will isolate you from your friends and family because those are the
Yes.
people who are going to talk you out of doing what
Right.
they would like you to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. That's part of the coercive control. They're actually making laws about
Yeah.
that now.
That's messed
Yeah,
up.
because it's a form of abuse, and they're trying to, because there's actual um, murder case over in South Carolina where the pastor of the church, his wife, he's saying that she unalived herself, and he, it's looking like he might have something to do with it.
Yeah, he probably does.
Yeah. But he was like having her admitted against her will, saying that she's like losing her mind. And really, it was just he would push her over the edge. And then, she would have these videos. And she kept saying, like, if anything happens to me, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I've seen it. That's happened a couple times. There was a
Yeah.
lady that I just watched a documentary recently that was like that. And
Yeah.
she had told her friend the same thing. And
Mm,
luckily, she even told her friend, like, if something does happen to me,
right.
look up, she told her a location in her house. Go here, look on top of this. There's a box that'll explain everything. And then, sure enough, something happened to the lady. The husband came out. No, no, she was suicidal. She's been
Y-
depressed, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And then her friend got into the house during the wake or something
Right.
and found that box and took it right to, she already warned her lawyer that she knew where the box was, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
She went and got it. Police were outside. She walked it right out, like in the bag with gloves, like during a
Whoa.
party, like a gathering at this house,
Oh,
and put
jeez.
the box right into the police evidence bag. And they took it to the police station, and it ended up being like an audio recording of him
Whoa.
telling the lady like how he's going to kill her. No one's going to believe her, blah, blah, blah. And there was all sorts
Whoa.
of like written down specifics that like had dates, times, and like
Not a
specifics about
coincidence.
incidents he was doing to her and stuff. Nope. They ended up pressing, obviously got the guy.
Yeah. That's so terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So, I
people
mean,
just trying to live their best life and then like you think you know who somebody is, and then come to find out that's
yeah,
not it at all.
no,
and
it's
and
just,
that's what they were saying too is like cult like behavior can also be one-on-one, so like your work, your boss,
oh, yeah,
your
anywhere that there's
supervisor,
like a
your
mentor situation,
yeah,
especially.
like an authority figure can
Yeah.
can have that over you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
man.
Trust me, I've had a couple apprentices quit.
And then what, you have to threaten their lives and like go stalk them
Yeah.
and
Then
be
I got to
like,
stalk
look,
them, their
man.
family. I got to get them fired from other jobs. And then I got to, it's a
Yeah.
whole to do. I
You're
got to,
like, you
yeah.
take their steel out of their steel toe
Yeah. And
boots
on
and
top
like,
of all that, I'm still supposed to train a new apprentice. Like, are you
yeah,
serious?
like I'm busy
Like,
trying
yeah,
to
I
make
haven't
this one
gotten over the
forget.
one that
Yeah, I know.
started and quit last week.
I know. It's more like an apprentice.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I should put that on a sticker.
Yeah.
It's more like a Prince ass.
Yeah.
God damn, that's good. I like that. Text that to me so I remember that for tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. And be like apprentice, like
Yeah.
small and then into all caps.
Oh, I'll come out with too. Like, oh, you know what, Braden? You put ass in a prentass.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Oh man. Anything else you want to add on that, Jeffy?
Nah. You know what I have been listening to lately? Our
What?
past episodes of the Ron Table
Mm.
on YouTube. One
Uh,
came across the other day and I listened to it and I laughed so hard.
was it because it was dad?
It was dad, it was you and I, and there was one
Yeah.
part where he's like, "Hey, cut this out for a second."
Yeah.
And we stopped the music and everything, and you hear
Yeah.
him like, "Cindy, turn the light on."
Yeah.
He's like, "I can't read this." And he goes on for like 2 minutes yelling at mom to turn the light on and then just leave it on. And then he starts going again. And then right away, I don't know if he had to stop again for his glasses, but we kept stopping the music and like he's like, "Oh, it's another part you're gonna have to edit out." And we're like,
Yeah.
we even told like we're not taking any of this out.
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right." And he just starts yelling at mom again about something. Where's his glasses at? I don't know. I was dying laughing, and it was like, I don't
I
know. It
did.
was
I
too
talked to him
much.
yesterday just to see how he was doing and stuff, and then Miss was over there, our sister was over there, and I could hear her in the background laughing because he was laughing. And then he doesn't do technology, so I was
No.
texting her the videos of my face and my hand, and he was cracking up. And he's like, "Oh, can't you just wash that off?" Like he thinks it's just pen.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, it's not pen, Dad. It's like ink stain. Like it's stained. He's like, oh my god. And he's like, well, be careful. Like, don't try rubbing it off too hard. And then I show him my hand, and he's like, oh god, oh get that out of here. Like that doesn't look good. Quit doing that.
He came over last weekend though, helped me clean my garage, got it all cleaned and organized for winter, got the ping pong and shuffleboard in place so we could use it over winter.
Yeah.
Helped me and the kids, all
Nice.
four of us, put up all of our Halloween decorations on the
Yeah,
house.
that
It
was
was
cute.
mostly dad and the kids did it. I just kept going to the garage and going in the house and getting
Oh,
more stuff.
but he's shaking so bad now. It probably looked like they were animated. Like when the ghosts were getting put out there, right? He just was shaking the
He
animated.
is too. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. All right, Jeffy. Well, hey, so keep an eye out for the Christy Sue meditation. I'll have more information on that, or just put something in here. Let us know you're interested. Or you can email feelthegenergy@gmail.com, and I can reach out when I have more information. It's $20. It's October 22nd, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Meditation, journaling, and a discussion. So that'll be amazing.
That's all over
And
Zoom.
yeah. So it's
Okay.
online, it's Zoom, and it's open invite. And then yeah, I'll put the cult resource in here from the show. So I will have that. And then yeah. So keep living your best life. I'll let you know how the comedy show goes. And if you're in Johnson City,
Perfect.
feel free to come out or Friday at 8 p.m. for Danny Whitson and I. We'll be doing stand-up comedy.
Hmm.
Sit. I guess I'm be doing ink face comedy. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be for Halloween.
Something with a mask.
I know, right? You know what I should do? Just wear like get a brown wig, just like color my hair all one color, and just like wear a suit and not laugh. That would be Halloween
Oh, or
costume.
the opposite. Put a brown bag over your head. Unknown comic.
That's what I should do.
You should be
But
the unknown comic for
but
Halloween.
people from like unless you're born in the 70s or 80s, you don't get that.
Oh,
It's okay. Well,
all
then we'll
right.
just weed those people out. Maybe then they'll think I'm a cult leader or something.
You
Oof.
said weed.
Weed. I did.
All right, I
All
gotta
right,
go.
Jeffy.
Speaking of weed.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll see you next week.
All right, I'll be here.
Okay.
All
See
right,
ya.
later.